Have you ever stopped to think that the month you were born in was not chosen by chance? That it carries a special message, an ancient secret that speaks directly to your soul? For the chosen ones, understanding the exact moment of their arrival in the world is essential to uncover their mission and recognize the power that resides within them. Each month has its own energy, a different rhythm that profoundly influences who you are. It's as if your soul whispered to the universe, "I will arrive now because I need to live this experience, face these challenges, and bring this light." Your month of birth is a subtle and powerful clue, a spiritual code that helps reveal your essence. Imagine looking back and understanding that everything you live, your struggles, gifts, ways of loving and relating, is connected to the exact moment your body was born. That the qualities and challenges you carry are not mistakes, but part of a greater plan, a mission that only you can fulfill. In this video, we will explore together what your month of birth reveals about your soul. We will uncover the archetypes that shape your energy, the shadows you came to face, and the light you were born to radiate. Because the chosen ones did not come by chance. And knowing your spiritual map is the first step to awakening to your true journey. If you feel it's time to fully recognize yourself, to understand who you really are and which path you should follow, stay with me until the end. And if you like what you discover, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to be part of a community that vibrates on the same frequency, ready to walk together towards the awakening of the soul. January is the month of true pioneers, souls destined to initiate journeys and blaze trails where few dare to tread. If you were born in January, you carry the archetype of the divine achiever. This mission brings a great weight, the constant feeling that you must always go further, never completely satisfied with what you have achieved. This feeling generates internal tension, emotional weariness, because the expectations placed on you are immense. It's as if there is a constant calling to be better, do more, and lead with excellence, which is not always easy to sustain. However, the brilliance of January lies in your ability to turn dreams into reality, to bring plans to life and create real change. Your energy is the engine that drives new beginnings and activates progress, even when the scenario seems challenging. It is essential that you find balance for this power. Taking care of your physical and mental health, respecting your limits, and allowing space for rest are essential steps to maintain your vitality. Without this, the pressure can consume your enthusiasm and strength. January is the month for those who do not back down in the face of difficulties. You have been called to be a leader, an example of courage and perseverance. Even when the journey seems solitary, your inner light does not dim. It becomes even stronger. Your soul understands that your role is vital to the greater plan. With each challenge overcome, you illuminate the path for those who will come after, showing that true leadership arises from faith and determination. February brings the mark of the sensitive visionary, souls who live in tune with the invisible and have a sharp intuition. If you were born in this month, you possess a unique ability to sense subtle energies and transform deep feelings into creations that touch people's hearts. This sensitivity, however, comes with moments of emotional instability. You may fluctuate between phases of great inspiration and periods of doubt or insecurity. This internal roller coaster is part of your spiritual maturation and helps strengthen your intuition. Your greatest light lies in your ability to translate this intuition into art, words, music, or any form of expression that awakens and heals others. Your mission is to be a channel between the visible and the invisible, bringing to light truths that many cannot see. February invites you to trust more in this inner voice, even when the mind tries to discredit it. This sensitivity is a gift, not a weakness. It is the source of your creativity and your ability to guide others. You came to activate new cycles, illuminate the invisible, and awaken consciousness with your delicate and profound energy. The light you carry is a bridge to the new, and your journey is an invitation to live with authenticity and inspiration. March represents the archetype of the emotion alchemist. If you were born in this month, your soul is marked by the ability to transform deep feelings into true wisdom. You live between moments of intense light and periods of silence and reflection, navigating emotions with a unique sensitivity. This oscillation is not a problem, but rather part of your spiritual mission. You are called to face your shadows in order to extract learning and growth from them. Your emotional experiences, even the most difficult ones, are sources of strength and understanding. You have the gift of transforming personal pains into lessons that can help others grow as well. This ability makes you a channel for healing and transformation, a guide for those who need to navigate complicated moments. March is the month to embrace this dance between light and shadow, accepting that this duality is part of your purpose. Your journey is about self-knowledge, resilience, and the power to be reborn from your own emotions. April brings the archetype of the guardian of the essential. If you were born in this month, your soul has the mission to preserve what has real and profound value. Amid a world that is often superficial, you know how to see beyond appearances and protect what is sacred. Your energy is one of firmness and serenity. You do not get carried away by what is fleeting or empty. Your task is to maintain the connection with what truly matters, whether in relationships, values, or your spirituality. This mission may be silent, but it is powerful. You are the support for those seeking stability and truth, even in times of uncertainty. Your role is to be an anchor that helps sustain the invisible, the intangible that gives meaning to life. April is an invitation to continue this protection with courage and love, knowing that your work is essential for the construction of a more conscious and true world. Your soul is a pillar that supports the new cycle that is forming. May is the month of the invisible builders. If you were born in May, your soul has a silent but essential mission: to support and strengthen the world without seeking recognition. You work behind the scenes of life, being the foundation that keeps everything stable and functioning. Your energy is discreet, yet indispensable for building a solid future. Your strength lies in silent dedication, patience, and consistency. You are the one who assembles the pieces that no one sees, but that sustain great achievements. Your presence is calm, but your influence is profound. Even without receiving applause, you know that you are creating a lasting foundation for what is to come. This mission requires humility, as often your work goes unnoticed by those who only observe what is on the surface. However, your soul understands that true impact comes from the invisible, from what sustains the new world that is growing. May brings the energy of constant care, of silent commitment, which makes all the difference. You are a guardian of order and structure, building with love and dedication to ensure that changes are firm and lasting. Your task is vital for progress to occur safely. Even if it seems that no one notices, know that your work is the foundation of the transformation that is underway. June represents the guardian of hidden essences. Those born in this month are deep and reflective souls, with a natural connection to the invisible dimensions of life. You have the gift of picking up subtle energies and translating silence into wisdom. Your presence is marked by mystery and depth. You do not need to speak to be perceived. Your energy speaks for you, bringing calm, guidance, and healing to those who are open to listen. You have the mission to sustain the invisible, keeping the spiritual connection alive even when the world seems distracted and noisy. Your soul is like an anchor for those seeking meaning and stability in a time of uncertainties. June invites you to embrace your role as a guardian, protecting what cannot be seen but is essential for the balance of life. Your strength lies in silence, introspection, and the calm presence that conveys security. Your work may seem solitary, but it is fundamental for collective evolution. You keep the spiritual field clear, creating space for true growth. June is the month for those who know that the invisible sustains the visible, and that true strength lies in essence. July is the month of the hidden healer. If you were born in this month, your soul has a special gift: to heal through your simple presence. You don't need words to bring comfort. Your energy already conveys healing and warmth. This ability may seem invisible to many, but it is deeply felt by those around you. The pain that accompanies this mission is the fact that you feel too much. Your sensitivity is a blessing, but it can also be a burden. You absorb emotions, suffer from the pains of others, and carry a weight that few can understand. This emotional intensity can be exhausting and may require moments of retreat and self-care. Your light, however, is a refuge. You are an anchor for those facing internal storms. Your energy brings peace and security, even when the world seems chaotic. Your role is fundamental to sustain hope and healing in difficult times. July calls you to recognize your silent importance. Healing without words is a rare power, and your presence can transform environments and people without you needing to do much more than be who you are. You are a healer by nature, sent to help others navigate their pains with courage and faith. Your soul knows that this mission is vital for collective balance, and that your light can warm even the coldest hearts. August brings the archetype of the spiritual leader. If you were born in this month, your soul is marked by strength and early wisdom. You have gone through difficult trials early in life, and these experiences have shaped a guide capable of walking ahead, even when not receiving recognition. Your mission is clear: to lead with humility and courage, to inspire and open paths for those who are still awakening. You do not seek glory, but deep transformation, and you understand that to lead is to serve with an open heart. The pain of this journey is often feeling invisible or misunderstood. Your role often requires sacrifice and patience because the world does not always recognize true spiritual leaders. This solitude, however, strengthens your soul and deepens your connection to your mission. August invites you to stand firm, even without applause. Your presence is a light in the winter of the collective soul, a flame that keeps hope alive in dark times. You carry within you the wisdom of those who walk in front, facing challenges to open doors to the new. Your strength inspires others to find their own path of light and truth. Your soul knows that your work is essential for the collective awakening, and that your silent leadership is shaping a more conscious and enlightened future. September is the month of the integrators. If you were born in this period, your soul carries the gift of seeing different perspectives and uniting what seems to be in conflict. You have the unique ability to act as a mediator, bringing balance where there is imbalance, creating bridges that connect people, ideas, and energies. Your mission is profound: to help harmonize relationships, whether familial, social, or spiritual. You feel the need to create peace, not only by avoiding confrontations, but by seeking a true and respectful understanding among those involved. This ability makes you a true peacemaker, someone who works to transform tensions into opportunities for growth. However, being an integrator can be challenging. You may feel pressured to please everyone, or carry the weight of solving problems that are not yours. It is essential that you learn to set boundaries and recognize when you should preserve yourself in order not to lose yourself in the conflicts of others. Your strength lies in empathy, in the ability to listen and welcome without judgment. You understand that each person has their own journey, and that true balance comes from acceptance and mutual respect. With this, you contribute to creating healthier environments and deeper relationships. September is an invitation to embrace this role with awareness and love. Your soul has been prepared to act as a link that supports the fabric of human connections. By fulfilling this mission, you help to build a fairer and more connected world. You are the guardian of balance, the one who brings calm in the midst of the storm. Your presence is an invitation for everyone to find harmony and reconciliation, creating a path where love and understanding can flourish. October brings the energy of the soul lover. If you were born in this month, your mission is deep and delicate: to heal relationships, to teach true love, the kind that comes from presence and not from dependence. You understand that to love is an act of freedom and respect, a meeting between complete souls. Your soul carries the sensitivity to perceive when a relationship is based on need, fear, or control. You inspire those around you to seek authentic connections, where love is nurturing and transformative, not binding or limiting. This mission is also personal. Many times, your own path involves learning to deeply love yourself, recognizing your value and essence before you can offer healthy love to others. This journey of self-knowledge is essential for you to be a beacon for those in need of emotional healing. October invites you to be an agent of transformation in human relationships. Your role is to rebuild bridges, heal wounds, and create sustainable bonds based on trust and genuine presence. You help awaken the consciousness of conscious love, which respects each person's space and time. Your work is vital for the evolution of humanity, as true love is the foundation for collective healing. You are a healer of emotions, a builder of bridges that unite hearts and souls. October is the month for you to continue this mission with courage and dedication. Your light is an invitation for others to find love in its purest form, transforming lives and strengthening connections that withstand the test of time. November is the month of the deep transformer. If you were born in this period, your soul carries the wisdom that nothing is permanent. Everything is in constant change. You know that life is made of cycles, and that the end of one phase is, in fact, the beginning of another. This awareness gives you the courage to dive into the dark, unafraid of the unknown. Your mission is true transformation, the kind that occurs at the core of being. You do not fear facing your own shadows, as you understand that they are part of the rebirth process. This ability makes you a powerful agent of change, capable of inspiring others to break free from old patterns and open up to the new. The pain that accompanies this journey lies in the feeling of loss, in the need to let go of what no longer serves you. But this pain is temporary, because your soul knows that renewal is essential for evolution. You are called to be the beacon that illuminates the path of transformation, guiding others through the unknown with faith and determination. November invites you to embrace this mission with courage. Your deep wisdom and inner strength are powerful tools for closing cycles and preparing the ground for new possibilities. You are the master of transition, the one who knows that the end is merely a portal to rebirth. Your presence brings hope and inspiration to those facing difficult moments. You show that, even in darkness, there is a light that guides and protects. Your role is essential for the collective awakening, as you help build a future based on wisdom and renewal. December vibrates with the archetype of the master traveler. If you were born in this month, your soul is one that closes cycles with wisdom and courage, preparing the ground for what is to come. You are a dreamer and visionary, someone with a mission of opening doors to new horizons and possibilities. Your energy is marked by a deep sense of mission and purpose. You know that the closure of one stage is necessary for the new to flourish, and this awareness gives you the strength to face challenges and lead changes. You are a spiritual mentor, a guide for those seeking the path of evolution. The pain of your journey lies in the farewell, in saying goodbye to the old forms that have already fulfilled their role. But this farewell is also a celebration, a moment of faith in the promise of the new. You are called to be an example of resilience and hope, showing that the end of something is always the beginning of something greater. December invites you to take on your role as a master, one who inspires others to be reborn and transformed. Your light illuminates the path of renewal, helping to create a future full of possibilities and discoveries. Your soul is the bridge between the old and the new, and your mission is essential for the cycle of life to continue with balance and purpose. You are a true master of rebirth, a traveler who brings with them the promise of better days. Imagine the 12 months of the year forming a mandala, a perfect circle that represents the totality of human and spiritual experience. Each month is a portal that carries a particular energy, a vibrational pattern that influences those born under its influence. For you who are a chosen one, the moment of your birth is much more than a date on the calendar. It is a spiritual code, a key that reveals essential parts of your soul and your mission. The month in which you entered the world tells a story that only you can fully live. This mandala reminds us that each soul is a vital part of the great plan. Regardless of your month, you are an indispensable light for the balance and evolution of the whole. All the points of this mandala are connected, creating a web of meanings and purposes. Understanding what your month of birth symbolizes is a step towards self-acceptance and awakening. It is recognizing that your qualities, challenges, and gifts are part of a larger design, where every piece has its place and value. This vision expands your awareness and helps to integrate your experiences, showing that your journey makes sense and that you are part of something much greater than you can see. The spiritual mandala is an invitation to trust in your path and your contribution. In the end, this perception brings peace and strength. Knowing that your soul chose the right moment to be born strengthens your purpose and lights your way. You are not alone, and your light makes a difference in the infinite circle of existence. Now that you know the spiritual meaning of the month in which you were born, you might be able to see your own story with new eyes. Each month brings a particular energy, a unique mission that your soul chose to pursue here on Earth. Understanding this connection is an invitation for you to recognize the strength that resides within you and the purpose you came to fulfill. Being a chosen one is not something common. It is a responsibility that involves challenges, lessons, and a deep connection with the spiritual plan. You are part of a larger mandala, where each soul has its role in maintaining the balance and harmony of the whole. The month in which you were born is like a seal that carries the essence of this mission. This understanding can help to ease your doubts and insecurities. By knowing the aspects that resonate with your month, you may realize that your difficulties are not meaningless obstacles, but important parts of your growth. Likewise, your gifts are presents that you can use to illuminate your own path and that of others. Accepting this reality is to make room for living more authentically, trusting in what your soul knows, even when the mind doubts. You are not alone, and this connection with your month of birth can be a guide for making choices that align more closely with your purpose. Now I want to hear from you. What month were you born in? Have you ever felt any of these characteristics? Share your experience in the comments, as your story may touch others who are also seeking to understand their mission here. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the upcoming content that helps the chosen ones awaken and connect with their essence. Together, we form a community that values spiritual growth and inner truth. Remember, the month in which you were born was chosen by your soul, and this choice reveals who you truly are. Honor this wisdom and allow it to guide your steps toward a fulfilling and meaningful life.